Hello there, Lauren and Russell Mark here from Go Shooting.
A question we often get asked is why do we prefer to use 12 gauge shotguns for our clay target shooting experiences? Well, today we thought we'd give you a brief lesson on why the 12 gauge is so popular in the shotgunning world. First, some trivia. The 12 gauge got its name from its barrel bore size, which is 0.729 of an inch. It takes 12 0.729 inch lead balls to make 1 imperial pound of weight. The 20 gauge has a bore diameter of 0.615 of an inch and takes 20 lead balls of this size to also make 1 pound. A 28 gauge has a bore of 0.55 of an inch, and guess what?
It takes 28 lead balls to make a pound?
Correct. So tell me now, smartass, how many balls of lead will a 410 gauge to make a pound?
410?
No, it's actually 67. In this case, 410 refers to its bore size of 0.41 of an inch. Don't ask, that's another topic. Trivia lesson over.
So why is the 12 gauge the most popular gauge? The answer is in its trade-off between weight and power.
The heavier the frame of the gun, the more powerful ammunition you can use without compromising yourself too much with painful recoil. It's the laws of physics. I say this all the time. Recoil for shotgunning only has 3 variables: the weight of your shot charge, the speed of your shot charge, or the weight of your shotgun.
More power here means more pain here or here. The only way to absorb recoil is to increase the weight here.
One of the most common mistakes I see are people buying a lightweight 20 gauge shotgun and then they feed it high velocity, heavyweight shot shells. It's a guaranteed recipe for bruising.
The 12 gauge's roots come from field shooting, where most game birds can be brought to the ground at a reasonable distance with slightly larger sizes of shot and, of course, bigger payloads.
To push that heavy shot load at a powerful velocity, a larger charge of gunpowder is required, and obviously that can be accommodated by the bigger 12 gauge shot shell. It's this versatility that makes the 12 gauge so popular. Not only can it provide powerful long range shots, but it can also be loaded down to subsonic velocities with as little as 20 grams of shot, therefore eliminating damaging recoil.
The main drawback with a 12 gauge is the weight of the shotgun. Tipping the scales at around 3.5 to 4 kilograms, it can feel a little heavy for some smaller children and slightly built females.
That's the selling point of a 20 gauge, or even this little 28 gauge that my son uses with 21 grams of shot. It's a handy shotgun to use for targets of up to about 30 meters away.
But that's the trade-off again. Lighter frame shotguns need to deliver lighter loads for them not to recoil violently, which means less power and less range. For example, in trap shooting, this 28 gauge is fun, but terribly hard gun to use. However, for the closer range targets of skeet, it's a great shotgun with perfect scores often achievable.
Versatility creates popularity, which leads to variety, and that's why the 12 gauge rules the shotgun market. The fact that it can be easily swapped from low to high velocities with massively variable shot loads gives it huge advantages over any other gauge.
In many disciplines of target shooting where long-range shots are required, the 12 gauge's ballistic performance clearly dominates.
One of the shortest shooting books ever written is this: World champions in trap and sporting clays that have won with anything but a 12 gauge.
And that about sums it up. We hope this little piece of advice helps, and we look forward to seeing you at one of our Go Shooting ranges again real soon.